The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna miss it. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so online.
Hello, welcome to the Papyrus TV News Update. Today is the 11th of October 2024. First, the headlines. Petrol price hike. Tinubu unmoved by Nigerians' hardship article. Court upholds Amawele as Rivers State Assembly Speaker. Ipman accuses NNPC of overpricing fuel for marketers. House of Reps approve bill to arm Federal Road Safety Commission officials. PDP National Working Committee faction suspend acting chairman and secretary. My husband not to be blamed for economic hardship, Tinubu's wife. Oyedepo's deputies, Abioye and Aremu, to retire next week. Now the news in full. Atiku Abubakar, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, have criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his indifference to the economic difficulty facing the country. The former vice president expressed his concern following the recent increase in petrol prices. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) recently raised the pump price of petrol from 897 to 1,030 naira per litre in Abuja and 855 to 998 per litre in Lagos, further exacerbating the economic strain on citizens. In a statement posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Thursday, Atiku blamed Tinubu's administration's poor management of fuel subsidy removal for the nation's worsening economic crisis. He argued that the government's disorganized approach has led to rising inflation, which is eroding the material well-being of Nigerians. Atiku stated, the haphazard and disingenuous approach of the current administration to fuel subsidy management has been the reason we are in this current economic crisis in the country. As things stand, there will be no let-up in the escalating inflation rate, which is drowning the material well-being of Nigerians. It is even more worrying that Tinubu appears undisturbed by the hardship in the country. Nigerians continue to express frustration over the skyrocketing fuel prices, which have significantly impacted the cost of living and daily expenses. Moving on, the Court of Appeal in Abuja has upheld Honorable Martins Amewe as the rightful Speaker of Rivers State Assembly, dismissing Governor Simi Fubara's appeal. This decision solidifies Amewe's authority within the Assembly, marking a significant legal victory for the faction. The court, in its ruling, highlighted Governor Fubara's mistake when he presented the 2024 Rivers State budget to only 4 members of the 31-member assembly. By passing Amawe faction, the court emphasized that this action violated Section 91 of 1999 Constitution, which mandated full legislative representation. Fubara's failure to contest the legal action brought by Amawe faction by withdrawing by a court affidavit weakens his case, leaving the pro-wicked faction with the upper hand. The conflicts between the Fubara and assemblies stem from the tension with his predecessor, Nyesim Wike, leading to division within the legislative body. The court declared the 2024 budget passed by a faction led by Honorable Edison Ehi invalid, citing procedural violation. It also criticized Governor Fubara's action, including the demolition of Assembly complex and the withholding of legislative fund, ruling them unconstitutional. The court further reinforced Amawe's position by instructing Fubara to release all funds due to the Assembly and impose 500,000 cost on the governor, payable to each respondent in the case. This ruling underscored the judiciary's stance on ensuring the independence of legislative bodies and upholding constitutional procedures. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria (IPMAN) has accused the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) of selling petrol to marketers at steep prices. IPMAN President Abubakar Garima revealed that NNPCL is selling petrol at 1,010 naira per litre in Lagos and 1,045 naira in Calabar, 1,050 naira in Port Harcourt, despite acquiring the product from Dangote refineries from 800 to 900 naira. Garima also highlighted that NNPCL owns marketers about 15 billion and is causing challenges for independent marketers by charging more than what it sells at its retail station. The price hikes have sparked outrage among Nigerians as fuel prices have risen over 430% since the current administration took office. In another development, the House of Representatives has advanced a bill that will authorize Federal Road Safety Corps officials to carry firearms. The proposed legislation, sponsored by Reps Abiodun Derin Adeshida and Olaide Latif Mohammed, passes its second reading on Thursday. The bill seeks to amend the Federal Road Safety Corps Act of 2027, creating a special arms corps within the corps. In addition to arming officials, the legislation aims to grant Deputy Corps Marshal full rank privileges, including retirement benefits, and reinforce the Federal Road Safety Corps role in managing road safety and traffic regulation across the country. By giving the Federal Road Safety Corps exclusive authority to clear road obstruction and enforce safety measures, the bill is expected to reduce road accident and enhance traffic administration. It also includes provision for public education on road safety. During the session, lawmakers unanimously backed the bill after a voice vote. The House also supported a related motion by Reps Garba Ibrahim Mohammed, urging the Federal Road Safety Corps to incorporate advanced technologies into their operations. Recommendations include automated traffic enforcement and data analysis to improve road safety enforcement. The bill now moves to the committee stage for further consideration. The Papyrus magazine will follow that and keep you updated. Moving on, the internal crisis within the People's Democratic Party has intensified with faction of the National Working Committee suspending the acting national chairman Omar Damagun and National Secretary Samuel Anyang over allegation of disloyalty. The development follows an early suspension of the party's national legal advisor, Kamaruddin Ajibade, and National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba by a faction lawyer to Damagun. In a dramatic twist, Ologunagba released a statement on Friday announcing the suspension of both Damagun and Anyanwu. The statement cites the duo's involvement in sending a letter to the Court of Appeal regarding a case involving 27 former members of Rivers State House of Assembly who defected from the People's Democratic to All Progressive Congress. This move, according to the National Working Committee, went against the party's position and violated its constitution. The NYSC stated, their action constitute anti-party activities and gross violation of the party's constitution. As a result, both Damagun and Anyanwu has been referred to the National Disciplinary Committee for further action. This latest round of suspension marked a significant escalation in the PDP's internal struggle as faction continues to vie for control of party's leadership. In another development, Senator Olorimi Tinubu has defended her husband, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, asserting that he should not be held responsible for Nigerians' ongoing economic challenges. Speaking at the palace of Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, she emphasized that the current economic stand, exacerbated by the removal of fuel subsidy, should not reflect on administration's early effort, since subsidy removal, petrol prices have surged dramatically, impacting many Nigerians. Olorimi Tinubu noted, we are just 18 months into our administration. We are not the cause of current situation. We are trying to fix it and secure the future. She expressed optimism, stating that with divine support, Nigeria will see significant improvement in the next 2 years, citing that previous attempt to remove subsidy failed. She also highlighted her commitment to education by donating 1 billion to Obafemi Awolowo University, where she graduated 41 years ago. The Oni of commended her role as a positive influence on youth, reinforcing her initiative that provides opportunity for young people during her tenure as First Lady of Lagos State. On a final note, the Living Faith Church Winners Chapel is poised for a major leadership transition as its Vice President Bishop David Abioye and Thomas Aremu prepares to retire next week after decades of dedicated service. Bishop Abioye, who is 63 years, has served for over 40 years, while Bishop Aremu, aged 67, has dedicated more than 30 years to the church. This shift follows the recent revision of the church operational manual, the mandate, which lowered the retirement age for leadership from 60 to 55 years. Consequently, only the church's founder, Bishop David Oyedepo, will remain in his position indefinitely, with future leaders permitted to serve up to 2 7 years term, subject to Board of Trustees approval. Farewell service for the both bishops will be held at their respective locations. Bishop Abioye validatory service is set for Friday, October 18, 2024 at Durumi branch in Abuja, while Bishop Aremu's farewell will take place on Tuesday, October 15, 2024 at Living Faith Church, Bosorum in Ibadan, Oyo State. Bishop Abioye has a deep-rooted connection with Bishop Oyedepo, having joined the church in 1979 and leading one of its first branches in 1987. He was consecrated as a bishop in 1993. Bishop Aremu, who transitioned to full-time ministry after a successful career in accounting, was one of the 7 bishops consecrated in November 1999 at the Garden of Faith in Kaduna. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table.